guys, Thogden here, welcome back to a new video. Now today, we are going to be reacting to our League One predictions we made at the beginning of the season. We're going to be going in alphabetical order, and of course we're with Thogdad. How are you?
I am really happy today because I've just got a parcel from Social Recluse, my favourite shop in Glasgow.
It looks good. And what is the like target today?
The like target today is 4,000.
I reckon we should hit that, because if you want the League One content, get on the like target.
I'm impressed with us two, because our predictions on the whole have been superb for this division.
We're going to begin in alphabetical order with AFC Wimbledon. How did we do?
We did really well. Thogden said 21st, I said 20th. They're actually 20th.
We called it.
I mean, they've got 6 wins all season. They're in a bit of a scrap, aren't they, Theo?
It's going to go right down to the wire whether they survive or not. But one man they brought in recently is Sorensen from Brentford. Now, if you remember the game we went to, they have a cracking player in their team now. He could be massive for them surviving.
Good luck to AFC Wimbledon, proper London team, proper supporters.
I hope they survive, because they've got the lowest budgets in the league.
We're now moving on to Accrington Stanley. I've still got bad memories of our mauling.
You didn't have to mention that. You really didn't have to mention that.
19th. They're actually 17th.
Okay.
And 7 points ahead of Tranmere, so I think they'll probably stay up.
Listen, if they stay up, that is their achievements met.
Yes.
And they've got some decent players. Colby Bishop, who they picked out from non-league. 10 goals in 20 games. Not a bad record. I'm sure they'll stay up.
Absolutely. Accrington Stanley, who are they? A decent team. A decent team. Blackpool next in Lancashire. 8th, 4th. They're actually 13th.
And here's the big news. Gary Medina's signed for them.
Wow, the goal machine. I'm not going to sing it.
No, you can't. I would be gutted, but it was unrealistic that we were going to sign him. Let's be honest, he was never coming to Bolton. We had a wage cap. His wages are 3 times as much as the wage cap we're in. And also, they've been on a bad run, so they need someone like him in the team. 2
points in 5 games. But Liam Feeney, an ex-Bolton player, 10 assists this season.
And another ex-Bolton player, Jay Spearing. It's like they're getting the whole Bolton crew back together.
I know.
It's mental.
Moving on to a team called, I don't know much about, Bolton Wanderers.
Ooh, who are they?
20th, 23rd. They are, of course, 23rd.
Now, I think you're going to be wrong by the end of the season, and it's going to be nearer to me. I think we're going to beat Southend in the league, but I still think we're going to go down. I'll put my hands up and admit that now. Let's talk about Keith Hill, Dad. Is he the man for Bolton Wanderers?
100% yes.
Really?
We've got to back him. After all we've been through, it's madness that we're having a go at Keith Hill. Now, I know he did a bit of a strange interview the other day. Just, you know, be careful what you say in the media.
Of course, personally for me, I know a lot of fans have turned on him. I've not turned on him yet.
No chance.
We're going to go down this season. It will all depend on next season. If Keith Hill can get us promoted in 1 year, I'll give him another chance.
Yes.
But if he doesn't, we need a change of manager.
We're going to go on a League 2 tour.
Yeah.
We're going to have a great time. We're going to go to Barrow and Morecambe and Carlisle and places like this. And it's going to be great fun, and we're going to win that league.
Listen.
And Keith Hill is going to manage us to victory.
Hopefully. I'm going to put a statement out right now. Mohamed Fall is going to be the top goal scorer next season in League 2.
Let's move on to Bristol Rovers.
Okay.
13th. They're actually 12th. 2 points in 5 games. It's not too good, is it, really?
Somehow we beat them at their place. I don't know how. They actually started off really well. They've dropped off more recently. I think they're going to end around mid-table. I think they'll be all right.
Burton, Albion, 9th. They're actually 6th, and they've won 4 of the last 5 games. Can Burton go up?
Oh, could they go up? That's a big statement. But they've got some decent players. Liam Boyce, Lucas Akins, Scott Fraser and Ryan Edwards playing well.
Absolutely. Scott Fraser's got 11 assists this season.
Mental.
And the great thing is about Burton, brilliant pubs. We absolutely must talk about this team, Bury.
Yeah.
Because they started off this season in the league. We haven't forgot them.
A lot of Bolton fans like ourselves, football is our life. We look forward to that big Saturday, 3 PM kickoff. Not having that, shocking, and it's all because of the people up there, and I hope next year Bury turn it round.
Bury FC will be back. Coventry City, 10 points from 4 games. You predicted 7th, 8th. They're actually 4th.
Yeah.
And I'm so pleased about that. And they've got a big game coming up in the Cup against Birmingham.
Yeah, where they're going to be at home in Birmingham City's ground.
I know.
Mental scene.
Goodness.
Whilst we're talking about their record at St Andrews, it's been really good. They've got one of the best home records in the league. Only lost 3 games the whole year. Matt Gooden with 9 goals. He's their striker.
So good luck, Coventry. Moving on to Doncaster. Theo, you predicted 6th. I predicted 10th. They're actually 9th. They've won 4 of the last 5 games, and they've got the joint best defence in the league.
Yeah, they had a good start, had a shaky November, December. Now they're starting to bounce back, so they're looking decent, aren't they?
We'll beat you at home, we'll beat you away, so stop crying, Doncaster. Oh, sorry,
What are you talking about?
I broke into song there.
Yeah, so basically, if you didn't know, Bolton were meant to play Doncaster, and our kids, there was some rule where our kids didn't have to play the game, and we didn't play it, and Doncaster's chairman's just been complaining ever since.
They could get into those playoffs. Moving on to Fleetwood Town, 12th, they're actually 11th. We're so good at this there.
Yeah, we've been really good so far.
I tell you what.
Patrick Madden with 13 goals in 23 games as well. He's been looking good for them. Obviously, everyone knows about their manager, you know.
Joey Barton.
Him himself.
They're only 8 points off the top spot, so Fleetwood fans will not have given up. Moving on to Gillingham, 18th, 15th, they're actually 14th. Comfortably mid-table there.
Yeah, they didn't start off too well, but ever since their new managers came in, they look better. So, best of luck to them.
Yes, and they're unbeaten in 5 games, so they look to be safe. Ipswich Town, 3rd.
Yep.
3rd, they're actually 3rd.
Bang.
I tell you what, someone should hire us.
We really are the League One experts.
Yeah.
They went like 12 unbeaten at the beginning, and then they couldn't win in like 11. Yes. So around Christmas time, they started messing up, but more recently, they look better. I think they got a 4-1 win against Accrington Stanley. Maybe Ipswich Town are back on form.
Absolutely.
We will see in the future games.
Absolutely. Lincoln City, 10th, 7th, they're actually 15th.
I don't like hearing about Lincoln, Dad.
I know. 10 points from 5 games, 3 points from who there?
Sadly us. And it wasn't just 3 points, it was a 5-1 thrashing.
Tyler Walker, 14 goals, second highest scorer in the league. He's a good player, isn't he?
He is, and funny thing is about Lincoln, obviously their manager, Cowley, went to Huddersfield.
Yeah.
They went from 7th to 17th.
Yes.
Now they seem to be back in form. Their home fans in the corner, the fact they create that much noise at a home game, really good.
Moving on to a team that's struggling, MK Dons, 17th, 14th. They're actually 19th.
Yeah.
Could they go down?
Well, they started off really poorly. They loaned in Colton Morris, he's 1 goal in 1 game. Yeah. Maybe he can continue that record. Yeah. I think they'll survive. I think they will.
Moving on to Oxford United. They have surprised us. 11th, they're actually 5th.
Yeah, and an ex-Bolton player, James Henry, has got 9 goals this season. Yeah. He looks really good for them.
He does. Now, they've slipped a bit the last 3 games, only 1 point. But, you know, Theo, can they push for promotion?
Why not? Ben Woodburn, only 1 goal this season. What's been going on?
Yes.
I seem like it's a bit of a shock. Even Rob Hall's been outscoring him, also ex-Bolton.
Talking of ex-Bolton, let's talk about Peterborough. 4th, 6th, they're actually 10th.
And if you don't know who we're talking about, Mark Beavers, who seems to be alright, I guess. They've been doing okay.
Yeah.
I mean, their main baller this season is Ivan Toney, top goal scorer, been linked with a lot of the bigger clubs. He hasn't left yet, but one player who's on the verge of leaving and is in talks with Birmingham City is Marcus Maddison.
Ooh.
If they lose him right now, it would be a big loss because he's a baller.
Another baller is Mo Aissa.
Yes.
With 13 goals. 44 goals, second best in the league in terms of goals scored.
Right, guys, so the reason I'm just recording here now is because Thogdad forgot to talk about Portsmouth. I don't know why, you'd have to ask him on Instagram, but basically, I predict them to come 2nd, and that's actually the same as Thogdad. In reality, they're 8th. Now, the reason they're doing worse than expectations is because they obviously lost Jamal Lowe, and he's obviously a big miss for them. Pittman, who got loads of goals last season, only got 2 goals this season. And of course, one of them had to be against Bolton. There aren't that many points between them and higher up the table, so they could easily get up. Time will tell where Portsmouth go in the future.
Moving on now to Rochdale.
Yep.
22nd, and they're actually 18th.
Before we say anything, Aaron Wilbraham's a god. That's it. Now we can continue our conversation about Rochdale.
Yes.
Luke Matheson, he scored against us. He is a baller, you know, he scored at United this season, he's that fullback who's 17 years old. He is a cracking player.
Yeah, but just get your hair cut, mate.
Oh, Thogdad doesn't like long haircuts, that's for sure. But Callum Camps has been playing well for them this season. They'll stay up.
Now, it's funny, Rotherham. I had so many Rotherham fans writing to me saying, make this video now before we mess up. 5th, they're actually top of the table.
Isaac Vassell, since he's come back into the team, he's been getting informs on FIFA, right? Because he's been a baller, he's been amazing. Rotherham, everyone's been on form, they look class.
45 goals, top scorers in the league, and they've got 13 points in the last 5 games, so they are the real form team of the division. Next one is Shrewsbury, and we thought we were going to go there soon, but the game has been postponed.
It has, because they got a really good FA Cup win against Bristol City, so fair play to them.
15th, 16th, they're actually 16th, so we got this one right.
Again, we are the experts. I actually got a message from a Shrewsbury fan. He's like, to sum it up, it's draw, draw, and more draws. Apparently they just draw games.
Moving on now to Southend, 23rd, 17th, they're actually 22nd. It's looking bad, isn't it?
And as a fan says, quotation marks, our season has been utter shite, filled with no fight, no passion, and investment has been shocking. Now, one thing I have to take into account, and it really does upset me, Thogdad.
Yeah.
When you're doing this bad, you're next to Bolton, bottom of the league, right? And you do not invest in January. They haven't made any signings, which shows that the owners are accepting defeat. They're accepting relegation, and I think that's shocking.
They've actually, in the last 5 games, drawn 4 of them.
Yeah.
So they're not giving up, but they are 14 points from safety. Moving on now to Sunderland.
Ooh.
Manager Phil Parkinson. It looks to be going right. You predicted first. They're actually 7th. But they're on the way up.
They are. They started off too many draws under Jack Ross.
Yeah.
They sacked him. They brought in Phil Parkinson. Things got worse. They were going even further down the table. And now look what happened.
Yes.
They're back on form. They're winning games. They're 6 points from top with a game in hand. No more Parky outs. Sunderland could get automatic promotion.
I'm going to say something to the Sunderland fans.
Okay.
Sunderland will win the league this season.
Wow. He's gone for it.
You will win it.
He said it.
Yes.
You've
got a good manager. You've got a good manager.
You do.
You do, yes.
And I think at first there was a bit too much pressure on him.
Yes.
Now he's got the players he wants.
Yes.
Now he's getting back on form. Sunderland, I reckon, I agree with you, they will go up. I'm not sure if they'll win the league, but they will go up.
Moving on now to Tranmere Rovers, struggling 16th, 18th. They're actually 21st.
Correct.
And are they going down?
They won the playoffs with a lot of hope, thinking that they would stay up, you know, after all that drama.
I know.
And they just, it looks like they're going down. It's a real shame for their fans, to be honest.
2 points in 4 games, so it's bad form at the moment.
Yeah.
You really need a win, don't they, to, you know, kickstart this season.
Correct, and another Tranmere fan wrote to me saying a lot of their players in League 2 just haven't been able to keep up with the pace of League 1. Shall we move on to the final team?
The final team is Wycombe Wanderers. How wrong did we get this? 14th, 21st.
21st.
They are second
You got this
the league.
19 places wrong.
Is
that physically possible?
That has blown my predictions. Everything else was so good. How did we get this so wrong, Theo?
I looked at the start of the season, I was thinking Rolando Aarons is going to be their main player. He's only played 10 games and scored 1 goal. They play well as a team. They're top of the league on home form. I think the reason they're doing so well is their home form and a good manager. Their manager actually used to be the QPR caretaker. And he just nicked all the QPR players that don't get in their team. And it's working. Akinfenwa's doing well, though. 7 goals this season and he's getting on. But he keeps going, man. Adebayo, Akinfenwa. Too big for football, they said. He's nearly as big as me. Who has been the biggest shock in League 1 this season for you? Who did you predict to go down and now they're going up? Tell us in the comments. Smash Thogdad's like target, 4K likes if you want more League 1 content. Tell us who you support in the comments too. We've got a big announcement, guys, because we're off to Germany. We're off to FC Cologne on Saturday, Paderborn on the Sunday. Watch the football vlogs, because it's going to be epic. There's going to be German Thogdad beer reviews. There's going to be Thogden German sausage reviews. It's going to have everything. That's all I have to say. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you all later.